Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in Draper. Today is September 23rd, 2025. And we have the camera pushed out 110 feet to the city connection. And now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. Today we're at 702 West Osborne Fox Way. This first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. It looks like a good connection there. So far it looks like PVC pipe. That's what they use on most new construction. Something very, very similar. So far really not seen much buildup at all. And one of the main things I'm looking for is any standing water. You never want to have standing water because that would indicate that you have improper grade. You want your sewer lateral line to have proper slope, running all the way out from the house to the city line. Little tiny bit of buildup there, but not much. No roots, no offset so far. That looks like an access point. That's usually right outside the foundation. And that one might be further out. If that was the one right outside the foundation, it would have transitioned to ABS, which is a different type of pipe. So we're probably going to see another clean out as well. There it is. So that's another access point, usually right outside the foundation. There's a lot of vegetation here, and so I didn't see this one, but usually kind of by the front porch you'll have a pipe stubbed up. Sometimes it's cut off, but you could always locate it in the future if you did need access to it. And now it's transitioning to ABS, which is a different type of plastic. ABS is what was used in the house and under the basement slab. In some ways, this part of the pipe is more important because this is where it's harder to get to. When it's ran through the yard, you can at least dig up the grass if you ever, if you did have an issue. Under the house, you would have to open up the concrete. So it's good that it's looking the way that it is. No standing water, no buildup. This is how you want it to look. A little bit of buildup through there. So overall, line's looking the way that you want it to be. Little bit of buildup under the house right before I pulled the camera out, but probably not even enough at this point that it would need to be cleaned. If you run a lot of water, I would imagine that would help flush some of that buildup out. And then you always want to avoid using wet wipes. Even if it says they're flushable, they can get stuck in the line and build up, and so that's just good. A good overall practice not to put wet wipes down the line. I'm going to end this recording now.